Shalom, shalom. We're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. And it's Friday again. Next week, I'm probably going to be out here on a Thursday night because, the Passover is coming in the Passat. So I'm going to try to do camp Thursday night and hold a Passat, you know, Passover service tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday, next Friday. So I'm going to try to get the hell from out here, Because originally I was going to come down here next Friday and go back and do the Passover. But, I'm like, then the spirit hit me, was like, why don't you just do it Thursday night and get off? And Friday I got all day to prepare for it, I could take my time. And I ain't got to be in a rush for nothing. So that's what it is. The plan may change, but that's what it is today. The only thing we can say is, Lord willing, I'll be able to make the Passover service. So yeah, I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. I got the tablet tonight. Might help me speed up a little bit. Getting these precepts out. But we're gonna get into it because just when you thought World War III was gonna go away, but Trump keep bringing it up. He just told Zelensky about a week ago, you playing with World War III. So the wicked elite are steadily giving you hints, man, that World War III is still gonna take place. He didn't say it was over. He didn't say he was gonna stop it. But he told Zelensky that he's playing or toying around with World War III in so many words. Just roughly paraphrasing what he said. Can't remember exactly what he said verbatim, but that's what it is, man. None of these guys can stop prophecy, man. They can't stop it, can't slow it down. It's right on schedule. But I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news. Poland is starting to train all their men, for upcoming war. They talking about conscripting everybody, man. That's a man, of all ages. You got to be war prepared. The EU has boosted its defense bill up to like 858 billion dollars, because they're getting ready to go to war with Russia, man. And then on top of that, you got the Chinese sending in more troops in the Ukraine. Talking about they shoring up the pretty much the villages that's already been taken over. Hey, man, this thing is shaping up. Even though we know World War III is going to take place in the Middle East, that's where the big battle is going to be, in the Middle East, in the Levant. But you got everybody else gearing up for war, man. So it won't be long before this draft kicks off here. Because eventually America's going to get back in there with NATO. And we're gonna have ourselves a nice war brewing, man. Because the men in Ukraine are about killed off. Their supplies about depleted. Somebody else got to pick up this war. So it looked like the EU is gonna do it first, sending in British troops, Polish troops, and then you got the Danes. The Danish talking about they're gonna get in it. So hey man, this war just getting started. It shows no sign of fizzling out. They've been shoring up Ukraine much as possible, but now with Trump in office, you know, dubbed the King of Babylon, aka Nero, he's getting ready to get this thing started, man. So you boneheaded Israelites, hammer-headed, sodist Israelites, man, you keep playing with this. You thinking this is a game. You thinking the prophecy's not gonna come to pass. You think everything's gonna change because Trump's in office. But we're here to tell you, man, that ain't the case. It's still war is on the agenda. And we're gonna get some precepts about that. Because y'all about to get y'all asses sent over to Ukraine, man. You know? A lot of you 2/3 are gonna be drafted into this World War III. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Let's get some precepts, man. Damn, there's a whole lot of tabs open. Oh, let me see. This Second Chronicles 36 and 16, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy. So yeah, they've always mocked the messengers, the prophets. Our people have, man, because the prophets has always stood in the way of them being wicked and getting away with it. They knew once the prophets was on the block, come out, they knew it wouldn't be long for judgment. On you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man, who are the true biblical Israelites. I forget the precept, but they used to ask, man, I forgot who they asked, was like, did you come to bring us good news or you come to bring us bad news, man? Well, you should know now by Jake, when you see the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways, it's not good news, man. It's a little bit of good news in there. I'll take that back. Just a little bit. But there's a lot of bitter in that, man. If your ass don't repent and get right, you're gonna be you're gonna partake in this hell that's coming. Famine, food shortages, pestilences, getting your ass drafted, Jacob's trouble. So all this is on the menu. Well, let's say it's on the books. That's gonna happen to you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. A lot of y'all gonna die a horrible death. Cause this is all a nigga wanna do right here. Look. I don't know if y'all can see that. But that's all a nigga wanna do in life right there. He has no clue of what's going on in the world, man. Scriptures talk about how people being sodist children, man, just stupid. He just want to ride around on a Friday, Saturday night playing Teddy Pendergrass, man. But little does he know that his world's gonna soon be upside down, man. Because Jake don't want to, they want the smooth things. He want to be told that he gonna be playing Teddy Pendergrass for the next 20, 30 years on a Friday night, man. riding up and down, these damn raggedy ass streets. So our people don't want to hear that, man. So they said that's why they always misuse the prophets. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets. Yeah, you niggas misuse the prophets, man. You want to scoff, gainsay, laugh, point the finger, like it's some spectacle. Try to take advantage of the man of the Lord. Try to pull a fast one, especially the so-called Negroes. They love trying to pull a fast one, man. You gotta watch goddamn Southern Kingdom, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let me finish that off. It says, until the wrath of Yahweh rose against his people, till there was no remedy. So his wrath is gonna rise again. Like they say, the South gonna rise again. Where Yahweh's wrath is gonna rise again, man. When it was the first death, when everything flooded. But the second death is gonna come, which is gonna be worse. It's the fire, man. The thermonuclear ICBM missiles. Jacob's trouble. And it said there's gonna be no remedy for y'all, man. There's gonna be no remedy for Jacob. You can put down in the street like a wild animal, like Old Yeller. Gonna be mercy for you, man. The Lord gonna take you around the block, out back, and put one in your head, man. That's gonna be a mercy kill, man. So that's what's coming to you, hammer-headed Israelites, man. Because you think everything's a damn game out here, man. But you're gonna see, man. You're definitely gonna find out. How people live it the hard way, man. Let's go on. Let's go to Jeremiah 25. 25:4. This is Jeremiah 25:4. And Yahweh hath said unto all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but you have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. So yeah, that's Jake, man. They refuse to listen to the prophets, man. They want to listen to Sadnetta. They used to love that dirtbag polite. Oh, don't forget about Sakari. They love listening to Sakari. But come to find out, Sakari is a quasi sodomite, man. Here it is. He claimed to be a man of the Lord, but he got pagan kids. What kind of shit is that? Here it is. He talking about he the chief high priest, but he getting pegged though. Make that make sense. So the Lord exposing all these fake prophets, man. He sent. He killed Comfy a few years ago, talking about he the God sent comforter, and killed him on April Fool's Day. So Sakari has been exposed for being a quasi sodomite. And the crazy part about it, he talked about how much he hate white folks, but he was pimping his wife out to a white man. Make that make sense. Yeah, make that make sense. He spent this whole so-called Time in this truth, talking about how much he hates so-called white man, but he making his wife get on Tinder, look for white men. It don't make no sense. So you got to be aware. You got to be aware of these men talking about they, come in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. They living double lives, man. So who's gonna be the next so-called, Israelite group to fall, man? 'Cause a lot of these guys just in it for the money. They'll get up there on YouTube and saying, they got the nice garments, the the the, the bracelets, nice beads. You know, they got these super long Hebrew names. But come to find out, man, they just a bunch of niggas, man. You know, they still in the world, being grimy, low down, dirty niggas, man. So you can't get wrapped up in this eloquent speech that these guys have, But hey, Sakari, he hid his well. He told on himself so much. But when you got other wicked men around you, you can get away with it for so long. And to the Most High, like, you know what? I'm gonna expose him. And sure enough, I guess his wife got tired of being pimped out. So she spilled the beans on him, man. The Most High made her go ahead and tell the truth. She got tired of being poured out. And here it is. It's supposed to be a man of the Lord, but you a damn whoremonger, man. You pimping your wife out. So you gotta be careful of these guys in these churches and these guys claiming to be, Israelites, man. You got to be very circumspect. That's one thing that goddamn Ronald Reagan said, man. Salaki, God dog. Salaki. That's one thing Ronald Reagan said, man. Trust but verify, man. You have to trust but verify. And, you know, it was some telltale signs when he was like, they're gonna have an after party at a strip club. But no girls was dancing. Let him tell it. We don't know. We don't know what they did after hours. But you can't have a Passover service and then you're gonna go to a strip club afterwards, man. What kind of wickedness is that? This is Jeremiah 25:5. Matter of fact, let's read that over. This is Jeremiah 25:4. And Yahweh have sent into you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them. But ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear. Yeah, you Israelites refuse to hear the prophets. You want to listen to T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, what's this new bitch? Jasmine Crockett. You want to listen to these fucking clowns, man. At the end of the day, they gonna need help. They gonna need somebody to deliver them in those days. Verse 5, it says, they said turn ye again now everyone from his evil way. Yeah, so we doing the same thing like the man before us. Some of us are those men that we, talk about in the reincarnation. We don't know who is who, but a lot of those men in these scriptures, the Isaiah, the Jeremiahs, Amos, Hosea, man, they right back here on the earth, you know. So we're back in that same lot, telling you, it says, hey, turn ye again now, one from his evil way and from the evil of your doings. So we telling you, Jake, you need to turn back from the evil of your doings, man. You need to repent, and the Most High, he will pardon you, man. Put down the shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, the the poke meat y'all like so much. You got to put down that pepperoni pizza, man, that double pepperoni. You got to start eating, clean foods, man, clean meats. Well, let's go on. It says, and dwell in the land that Yahweh hath given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever. So yeah, that's what the Most High wants you to do, man. Turn from your evil doings, your evil ways, Jake, so we can go back to the land that He had given us, and that's the land of Israel. If you don't know, so we can dwell there forever and ever. But Jake ain't gonna do it, man. The number that's slated for death in America is 66.6% of you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans here in Babylon are numbered to death. You're not gonna do it. You don't want to go back to the land. You want to go chill out at Uptown. The Ninth Ward. You want to hang out in the South Side of Chicago, man. You niggas want to hang out in Miami Beach. Places like that. But the 1/3, the elect, we want to hang out in Israel, man. Look at this motherfucker here, bro. There's always somebody doing some dumb shit. We want to hang out in Israel, man. Yeah, but you niggas want to stay here in Babylon or wherever you at. Because you got Israel scattered all over the world, man. But none of y'all want to go back home. But the 1/3, man, the elect, we ready to go home. We want our own land back, man, which we gonna get once we get out of here, man. And no, we ain't talking about no got doggone Africa, man. All right, what's going on? We ain't going back to no Africa, man. We're going back to the land of Israel, man, where we belong. You know? So let's go on. This is yeah, let's go to Revelation. Wait. So this is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, talking about destruction. And behold, third woe cometh quickly. So yeah, that second woe is talking about World War II. You know, it's past already. And it says the third woe, the third destruction, the third world war cometh quickly. So we're in the midst of World War III, man. You think they keep slinging that phrase around for nothing on the news? You got these troops being assembled and gathered as we speak. And I just did the opening and just told you how the EU is getting ready to boost their defense bill, $858 billion, man. You know, they damn near matching America's defense spending. You think they're gonna just go buy some little toy guns or getting ready to buy some Roman candles or something? No, they getting ready to get these tanks and this ammo and these jet fighters ready for this war, man. You know, it's coming out that the EU, they need a war to save their economy. And you know, in this war with Russia, just might do the trick for a little bit, man. You know, because when your country goes into a war economy, you know, that's when that money, that cash start flowing, start getting pumped in. And Europe needs a war. And you know, and what would be a better place to get it started? Ukraine. You know, it's already warmed up and primed up, man. All you gotta do is send troops in there. You know, and the Russians, they waiting for it to get it on over there, man. They've been threatening everybody for the past year or two how they want to nuke everybody. You know, Putin is you know, Putin a little soft. I give him that. He a little soft. He ain't nothing like those other Russians that he got on his council and his board. Some other guys are hardcore, man. They like, we want to push the button and we going to heaven. You know, that's what they saying. But Putin is being a damn bitch, man. He trying to be all diplomatic and you know, but them other guys that's behind Putin, man, they just like, man, let's just shoot the nuke off, man. Let's just go ahead and do it. We're gonna come to this point anyway. You know? You know, they got that old communist spirit in them, man. No, them Russians don't mind dying. You know, they think they're gonna be mortars when this World War III kicks off and those nukes start flying. You know, they hell bent on believing they going to heaven, man, so they don't give a damn. You know, so this third woe is quickly, man. It's here. And now they getting the troops and the military hardware lined up, man. You know? And then word is coming out that Israel's getting ready to strike Iran, you know, nuclear sites here soon. You know, so you got all the people in the east, plus or minus a few countries, you know, major players, you know, gearing up for war. You know, but here in America, you know, everybody's worried about getting their Easter eggs, man. You know, they can't wait to get their Easter baskets ready. And you got the East, you know, they worried about getting this artillery, this ammo, because they ready to lock horns over there, man. But they, you know how they have on the you watch the video to say, in the meantime or in the meanwhile, you look over here, people around here just fucking walking around like zombies, man. don't know what's about to hit them. You know, and believe me, America's gonna get involved with this. I don't care how much Trump say, yo, we gonna get out, we gonna pull out. You know, America got nothing to do with this. America has to get involved with World War III. It's a must. So whenever they're gonna re-enter into this thing, who knows when? You know, scripture said we prophesize. How that scripture go? We prophesy in part. You know, so we know the gist of it. You know, the whole the end game. Put it like that. We know the end game. You know, we know who the major players are, but we don't know every little detail. You know, but we do know America's gonna be in this World War III, man. You know, it's prophesied. Hey, the beast shall hate the whore, and the whore is America, and the beast is the EU, NATO and the EU. And as you can see, NATO and the EU is kind of hating America right now, just like the scripture said. So you got that hate building up, growing up. So from the looks of it, just when you thought, everything was gonna be all peaches and cream, that it seemed like prophecy had slowed down, like things was gonna be slow. Then boom, the Lord turned it back up, man. Right out of the blue. It's so serious. Poland talking about you need to have 3 days worth of supplies. They don't know whether you're gonna get hit with the war or a cyber attack. You know, they telling their people get prepared for 3 days because you're gonna be on your own for 3 days straight, at least. But what they telling the American people? Oh, tune in to watch the Lakers play such and such, you know? Or watch that what's that chick, Blue Bunny, try to hit 2,000 men, whatever her name is, Blue Bunny, you know? See if she can hit 2,000 domes this time, you know? You know, man, especially the so-called Negroes, man. The so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, y'all don't know what's coming. I listen to y'all talk all day long. You ain't talking about a damn thing. Nothing. You don't know what's going on in the world, let alone in your area, man. So you're gonna be right for the pickings when this kick off, man. The Lord got something brewing. You know, it's like this big storm is coming up, and you got your back turned, and them clouds getting closer and closer, and they getting darker and darker, man. And you talking about goddamn, you talking about sexy red, you know? You talking about, Kendrick Lamar, man. They refuse to let that go. You talking about Kendrick Lamar, man. Man, they done ran that song in the ground. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3 because that's the season we in, man. It's a war season. Hey, somebody had to chime in on that. We're in war season, bro. Hey, another knock it, man. So something is backing up what I'm saying, bro. We in that damn war season, you know? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. We're gonna jump down to verse 8. A time to love. You know, there was a time to love. You know, they had that old hippie movement. You know, then you had our with the Motown going on, people with the love phase and all, right? It says, and a time to hate. Yeah, this is a time to hate now. All that love stuff is going out the window. You know, Republicans can't stand Democrats. Democrats hate Republicans. Conservatives hate the liberals. So-called white people hate so-called black people. So-called Spanish people. You know, so there's no love, man. If you don't believe me, just go on these videos on this YouTube and read the comment section, and that show you how much love in the air. You know, there's no love in the air. Everybody talking trash about each other, man. There's nothing but big hate going on. So it says it's a time to hate, a time of war. So we're in a time of war. You know, there's no more, you know, they say the hell with those peace treaties. Peace treaties out the window. It's all about gearing up, getting these troops assembled, getting these people conscripted, so you can partake in this war that's getting ready to go down. It says in a time of peace. Yeah, we're gonna have a time of peace, but it's not now. We still in that war season, and it's just gonna get worse. The only time we're gonna have that time of peace is when Yahushua comes back and deliver the elect. You know, that's the only time we're gonna have a time of peace, bro. You know, because this World War III that I'm going into is gonna be the last war. There's gonna be no more wars after this one. You know, we not have to go worry about Esau, Edom, so-called white man going into this country, that land. You know, starting wars, man, proxy wars. He's gonna be under control. You know, he's been a menace to society, man, a menace to the world. You know, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, so terrible. He's a menace to his own people. You know, he oppresses his own people, man. Tax them to death, work you to death, just like he do us, man. Right? But we get the bad end of the stick. You know, we get the worst part of the stick, though. You know, and that's just how it is, man. But we're not gonna have a time of peace until we get the hell out of here. This asshole. That's one thing you can count on, man. A damn idiot, man. That train ain't never late. This is Psalms 55. and 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So yeah, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Yeah, because Esau Edom, so-called white man, has this eloquent speech, man. He's gonna kill you with the vocabulary. He got all this jargon that he comes up with. You know, you ever read a contract? It's just or insurance policy, man. There's so much jargon in that. You just reading shit you don't even understand, man. But he has these soft, he has this nice, polite demeanor when he's talking to you. You know, when he giving your ass 50 to 100 years, he's real soft and real humble about it. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. So them words real smooth, man. He don't talk to you like Jake talk to you. So-called Negroes talk to you rough, man. Not the so-called white man. He gonna talk to you all nice, smooth, rock you to sleep. You wouldn't think he wouldn't harm a fly, man. So let's go on. It says, but war was in his heart. So yeah, war is in this man's heart and on his mind, man. You know, he's ready. He's ready to load it up, man. He's ready to use that gun, bro. And same way with Zelensky. He's talking about, oh yeah, the Ukraine, you know, Russians, they attacking the Ukrainian people. But don't let Zelensky fool you, man. He don't want peace, man. And don't get it twisted either. Putin don't want peace either. You mean to tell me these so-called white men with these high IQs can't come up with a peace treaty? They brag about how they got these high IQs, but they can't ever seem to find a other solution than going to war. But the scriptures say, man, war is in his man's heart. It says his words were softer than oil. Like I said, hey man, he'll rock you to sleep with that nice, calm demeanor. You know, oh come here, Jamal. I don't hate you, Jamal. Turn around and face this way, and let me put these handcuffs on you. I know you didn't mean to do it. You know, and then when you get your ass in that courthouse, slap your ass with 100 years, man. You go in there 13 years old, and you come out in a body bag, man. You go in there 15, 16, try you as an adult, and you come out 67 years old, man. But it's gonna sound real good though. It's gonna make you feel like you the biggest scumbag on earth. You gonna he gonna talk to you so good, so sweet, till you gonna convince yourself that, like, damn, yeah, he right though. I should have been fucking up like that. You know, that white man was right. That's all nigga know how to say, man. And then when he give you them 80 years, and like old boy up there in New York, I believe, said you want to go around doing big boy stuff. So he gave him a big boy sentence, and he just burst out crying in court, man, yelling for his mama, like George Floyd, man. That's another thing. You goddamn. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. And you Israelites, man, you so-called black men, Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of mama boys, man. Nothing but a bunch of mama boys. Never seen a bunch of dudes always crying for their mama. It's pathetic. You don't cry for your pops, your uncles, your brothers. Always crying for your damn mammies, man. That's why the Lord can't use a lot of y'all. Cause y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of little bitches out here, man. You know, you gotta be a man to do this job. You know, you got to gird your loins up like a man to come out here. Whether you by yourself or you with a bunch of other brothers, it don't make any difference, man. You got to be out here 10 toes down, ready for anything to go down, man. You know, I could be killed right now. You know, you can ride up and down the block with a blue and red flag all day, looking like an idiot, down over some colors. And when it come doing the work for the Lord, y'all just a bunch of bitches. You know, and just like the, the Northern Kingdom, you know, you got the cartel. You know, they can go around shooting up everybody, cutting heads off, dismembering people, you know, dismembering your own people. But when it comes to doing this, you know, oh, I can't do that, Holmes. You know, that's embarrassing. That's hateful. You know, y'all ain't shit, man. You damn Northern Kingdoms, you so-called Mexicans, y'all ain't fucking thing, bro. Y'all ain't worth a fuck. You know, I'd be glad when Trump get the green light to go down there to Mexico and just start killing y'all. You know, y'all had it good for too long, man. The Lord's been sparing y'all, but you know, I pray that Yahweh Shema Shai gives Trump the green light to go down there and just send the SEALs in there, the Navy SEALs in there, man. Because come to find out, you know, a lot of you cartel members, you cartels, when you get into the depths of it, they say they go in these, I guess these drug hideouts where y'all was at, and they arrest some of y'all, and they go into your houses and your rooms and stuff like that. It's nothing but you got shrines to Satan in there, man. You worshiping Satan in there, you know. So that's why you get the dismembering, the gruesome killings. They're in there sacrificing people to Satan. So when the Lord gives Trump the green light to kill you, low life dirtbag ass wetbacks down there, man, it's gonna be good. You know, I can't wait. I'm checking the news all the time on that. You know, I just want to see, you know, a C-130 gunship just over y'all town, man. Just, you know, he just pulling the trigger, you know, on that. What's that damn gun called, man? On that C-130. But you know what I'm talking about, that big ass gun, you know, with the belt, they be hanging out the side of that bitch. You know, I can't wait till they come through like that, man. United States military, man. Cause you so-called Latinos, you've been acting up way too long. You know, and it's time for some major judgment on y'all. You know, you cutting up and killing your own people, selling drugs to them, making them run drugs, make drugs. You know, I throw curses on y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw a curse on y'all tonight. It's been a while since I put a curse on y'all, man. So hopefully I'm refreshing Yahweh Shemel Shah memory. You know, when I put this curse back on you again. All you low life dirtbag cartel men and the you know low life dirtbag Bloods and Crips over here. Y'all just useless. And then you want to go around killing your own people. I'm talking about you niggas here, man, in the States. All these gangs selling dope to each other, to your own community. You know, so when the so-called white man lock y'all asses up, man, I rejoice. You know? You know, but Esau Edom, man, he been taking it soft on y'all, man. He been letting y'all out too many times, though. You know, he'll let you get away 10, 15 times now. You know, so Esau's going soft, you know, but that's okay. The Lord's not gonna let you escape. Because the Lord said he's angry with the wicked every day. And when Jacob trouble come down, and you still here in the US, you're gonna lay even with the ground. You know, you're gonna be laid up flat with your eyes, with your mouth wide open, looking in the air, man. Your mouth wide open, with flies coming out of your throat. That's what the Lord got in store for you. 2/3, man. Number death. Go on. Let's go to the book of Joel. It's just that quick, man. At 52 minutes. It's Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. So yeah, now we talking about the other nation Gentiles, because there's two different types of Gentiles in the scriptures. Talking about Israelites who got that Gentile state of mind, and the other nations is the other Gentiles, what this scripture is talking about. It says, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Yeah, wake up the mighty men, these soldiers, you know, will be known as warriors. You know, get them ready. And that's what they doing in Europe, getting ready. You know, Russia mobilizing troops. The Chinese are getting ready, mobilize troops, saying they going over to Ukraine to get, you know, war experience. Since let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Now, what this is getting into is World War III, which is going to take place in the Middle East. But these troops are being assembled. They're being mobilized. You know, and it takes months to mobilize thousands of troops. But you know, but it's gonna happen. So maybe 2 to 3 months, you can see British troops in Ukraine. Danish troops in Ukraine. You know, NATO troops. And then we got ourselves a serious war. But what we've been seeing now has been just an appetizer of what's to come. It says, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So yeah, this is the Lord saying, man, hey, let them come up, man. Prepare all these mighty men, these soldiers. Get them ready. Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. So yeah, all your agricultural type of tools. He's saying turn that plowshare into a sword. But now that modern day sword is a gun. It says you're pruning hooks into spears, and that modern day spear now is a missile. So you got these countries saying, we're gonna switch this agricultural stuff up and switch this up and start getting some artillery, some firepower, man. Let's start buying some weapons from the U.S., from Russia. It says, let the weak say I am strong. So yeah, these nations that was once considered weak, they saying they strong now, and they ready to get it on. They ready to get to it. They ready to like what's his face, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. Then you got China, Xi Jinping. They saying we ain't weak no more, man. We ready for war. Like Tupac said, man. No, or better yet, Pimp C. Like, how the fuck are you gonna go to war and you ain't got no cheese? They saying they got cheese now and they ready for war. They say they got plenty of money now, so they could buy some shit. So they ready for war. And says, hey, let the weak say I'm strong. Hey, you even got Iran. They say they got nukes. They showing you all the drones that they making and all the missiles that they have. So all these once considered weak nations, they ain't weak no more. They got their money up. They got weapons, making weapons and buying weapons. So they ready for this World War III too. It says, assemble your, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. So all the heathen coming up, the so-called, Africans, they coming up to this war. So-called Arabs, they gonna be in this war, man. Everybody's gonna come up. All the heathens gonna partake in this, and you Israelites. The wicked 2/3. It says, and gather yourselves together round about till the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Yeah, and those mighty ones is talking about the angels. Those are the mighty ones. They gonna come down and get busy in this war too. So it's gonna be a battle of the ages. It's gonna be a rumble in the jungle. No, like they say, a rumble in the jungle, like they used to say. So you're gonna have the one you ignorantly called Jesus come back with the angels, all in the midst of where this World War III is going on. Because the one you call ignorantly called Jesus, he wants to come back and fight too. They try to paint him as a bitch. But he's coming back as a man of war, just like his father. So he's gonna lock up with these nations too. So the Lord's gonna come back in a war footed. He ain't coming back for peace. You can't come back in a peaceful way, trying to take the kingdom from somebody else, and he's gonna snatch the kingdom out of the so-called white man's hands, and he's gonna do it violently too. It ain't gonna be, oh, Mr. White Man, can I please have my world back? No, he's gonna take it, man, by force and destruction. And he ain't gonna be like the so-called white man that's in a bunker somewhere. A real king, a colonel is out there on the battlefield. And that's what Yahushua is going to do, man. He's going to pull up in the battle. He's going to be in the heat of the battle, man. You know, directing, leading the charge, man. You know, directing this, directing that, sending out commands. You know, that's how a real king used to get down back in the day. You know, they was on the battlefield with they men. And so Yahushua is that true king. Hey, he can't be the king of kings and the lords of lords in a bunker somewhere. He's gonna be in the battle. You know, I don't want to call him an end, but you know, but just like a real Jake supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be in the middle of this shit, man. Watching it go down. And that's how it's supposed to be done. You know, I think I'm ending on that. You know, so World War III is gonna come in. You know, he coming back like the Lion of Judah, bro. You know, he ain't coming back like a mouse. How they try to paint him in these churches. You know, got the little finger up, got the little light behind him, looking all soft. No, man, he can't be the Lion of Judah being all soft. You know, he coming with all power, bro. Uh, Power that you ain't never seen or witnessed before in this lifetime. But hey, man, I got excited just thinking about that. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna end it on that. You know, but hey, before I get out of here, man, you know, you so-called Negro Latinos, Native Americans, man, you need to get your head out of your asses and get on these highways and byways, start doing this work. Because we drawing nearer and nearer into the end of this thing. You know, World War III is still on the table. These countries are getting their defense budgets up. They training their men for military action to lock horns with the Russians. You know, it's been prophesied that you men here in America are gonna go into this draft, into this World War III. You know? You know, and it talks about how, you know, all the widows gonna be here. Because y'all ain't coming back once you get on that plane to go to the Middle East, man. You know, so once you get them orders, them papers for you to get shipped off, you might as well live it up. Do whatever you want to do. Because you're not coming back. You know, you're gonna, you know, the Lord promised the birds a feast. And you're gonna be part of that feast. So when you get your papers, you might well go down there, Bourbon, and get you all the daiquiris you can drink. You know, double fisted, man. Because once you get them orders to go, it's a wrap. So you can play around with this if you want to. Think it's a joke, gainsay, scoff. But the man of the Lord gonna have the last laugh, man. You know, we're gonna have a gut busting laugh. You know, to see the looks on you niggas' faces, man. When you get them papers telling you you gotta ship out, you know, that your government needs you. You know, Uncle Sam needs you to fight this war. You know, I know a few people. I can't wait till they get their papers. You know, I can't wait till they get their asses shipped off to the Middle East. You know, I'm tired of looking at them. That truth be told. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. You know, Lord willing, we'll be out here again. But I'm gonna you know, bump it up a day, be Thursday, you know, because the Passover starting Thursday through the 20th next week. And I must prepare, you know. So before I get out of here, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. And oh yeah, like I said, if I ain't say it, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man, time running out for y'all, bro. Shalom.